We are back at it again here with another video at Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight and hold support here. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 9:55 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. From that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, bull strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, retesting key resistance levels. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys went about these stocks early on and received this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our NVIDIA bot. Our NVIDIA bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:50 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from red bars back up to bright green bars in the second half of the day. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index on the 30-minute chart with a bear indicator at the 561.88 level. And right now sitting back up towards 562. It's going to be crucial here going into tomorrow to watch if this bear indicator gets canceled. That's something I would not ignore here on the 30-minute chart. Now, if we go ahead and look at the QQQ, same thing. It's been under a bear indicator all day since the 474 level, sitting at 472 after hours. You have Tesla here in the pre-market at 230.34, and then you have Apple here since Friday at the 223, 224 area, rejected it multiple times before finally going downwards, and extreme weakness here in today's volatility and holding up and fighting to stay above 215. So multiple stocks here under bear indicators, and we have the SPY trying to push back up and retesting the resistance levels of the day as well as the highs and resistance levels of Friday, and no bull indicator just yet. Something to not ignore on the 30-minute chart. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the bigger picture though, on the 1 hour chart, a bull indicator has popped up and canceled the bear indicator from 547. It popped up here at 544, and it's been holding strong and continuing a staircase effect here in the bigger picture. Bright green bars, no red bars to be found, and it continues to fight and retest up here the highs of 563. It got slightly above it today into the close, and now it's fighting to retest it, and this is something to not ignore here the rest of these after hours and going into tomorrow. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, there has been some chop. A bear indicator popped up at 562, and it actually hit lows here of 559, 560, bounced right back up, and a bull indicator has now popped up here near the 562.30 area, and it's fighting to stay above that 562.35 area at 562.38. It's going to be crucial to not ignore that this bull indicator needs to hold true and inflows need to follow to justify any further move to the upside here from the 1 hour and 30-minute chart. We do want to see a bull indicator here as well and cancel this out. That's something I will be watching closely. And now I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY, the SP500 index, with inflows fighting in the first half of the day to stay above and cross back over. Quickly came back down, but in the second half of the day, we could see that strength coming back up from the 560 level up towards the highs of 562.80 to 563, and coming up here with inflows above 2 at 2.19. Definitely something to not ignore here, that based off the history of the chart, there's room to go higher, right? It's gone up to 250. It's also gone here to 4.0 and also up here towards 5.0. So definitely something to not ignore in these charts as we're trying to push up with inflows on the 30-minute, and they're currently dominating, and they need to continue pushing upwards and get that bull indicator as we were watching on these charts to justify any further move to the upside. Now, when we go ahead and zoom out to the 1 hour in the bigger picture on the 1 hour chart, outflows had crossed downwards for the first time since last week on Wednesday, and things started to push up from 544 up to the 560s. Now, quickly that got canceled, and now inflows are back above and sitting here at 1.75. Definitely something to not overlook here. It is green, and if it can continue pushing upwards, it could justify even further the strength that we've seen on the 1 hour, followed by that bull indicator that popped up at around the 544 level back on Wednesday of last week. So this strength has lasted for the last several days, and it's holding strong with inflows back above in this volatility. Now, on the 15-minute, we could see the first half of the day, outflows were dominating into the open, and on this pop, it quickly came back down because inflows never cross, right? Outflows continue lower, and then it flattened out, and as it started coming back up and it crossed over, we finally saw that strength and staircase effect form here on the 15-minute chart. Now, in the after hours, outflows are slightly beginning as it's pulling down, and if these outflows cross over, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. Now, the first support I'll be watching if outflows cross over and roll the weakness over as well, switching it from green to red. On the 30-minute, the first support I'll be watching is 562. Then below that is the 560 level, and then comes the 558 level. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here for these inflows to continue pushing upwards, switching from red to green, continue the staircase effect here, and break through the resistance from Friday and today, which is 563. And then I'll be watching if that strength rolls over into the 1 hour and 30-minute, the 565 level, and then above that comes 568. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside, and to the downside, the bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. And the inflow versus outflows, I will be watching them here as they're green on the 30-minute. They're fighting to stay above on the 1 hour as well as on the 15-minute chart. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.